the last thing we're gonna do before we have Dev on is we got Super Bowl predictions. We got things going down. The Bills, the first time since 1993, are in the AFC Championship. The Chiefs are in the AFC Championship since the first time since last year. All right. Both have a little bit of a different deal going on. The Buccaneers are playing the Packers. Aaron Rodgers has had arguably the best season of anybody besides Derrick Henry. Dude. And Tom Brady is the greatest football player to ever live. So it's an action-packed weekend coming up for all of you. We got to hit some predictions, though. And I like Will to go first.
So first game, what game are we going with first?
Go with the AFC Championship, Chiefs and Bills.
Chiefs and Bills. You know, it's going to be interesting because you got to see the concussion protocols that Patrick Mahomes has to go to. People have been asking, hey, is he going to have to miss this week? You've been in the newer concussion protocols. Do you miss a game being in a concussion protocol?
You don't have to miss a game. It all depends on what you're going through. If you get cleared by a doctor, and it has to be a independent doctor. It can't be the team doctor or anything based on what the PA's done with the players. Because you could probably... You okay?
Keep going. It broke.
You could probably, you know, some doctors, not the doctors for the Titans, but some doctors be like, yeah, he's fine when he might not be fine. So you have to get a neutral, kind of like a neutral site doctor to say, okay, he can play, he's passed his test. Everyone goes through a baseline when they play football, especially in the NFL. You get your baseline, then when you get hit in the noggin, you have to reach and beat those baselines, hit it even or beat it to be able to go back in the field to play with no concussion-like sympdents. The poor guy got ragdolled. Too, right? He got his neck got ragdolled. I mean, it looked really bad.
See, I thought it didn't look bad until you were seeing him get up, and you're like, oh, this is
his body. He was literally whipped around by his neck.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm wondering is if it was from his arm, you know, grabbing his neck. If that's what did it, like it's not like his head. It didn't look like his head was hitting anything that hard. Right. That's why it was so crazy seeing him stand up. You're like, oh, this was a weird one of those weird bad. Like it's way worse than it looks. Well,
a lot of people get issues with head trauma stuff with whiplash. Whiplash is a big thing, like car accidents and stuff like that. People sometimes won't even hit their head. They're going back and forth. If your skull moves
your brain
fast enough, your brain can hit a certain part of your skull, adding a contusion. That's basically what a concussion is. And now I'm reaching a little bit. Your boy doesn't have a PhD. I was pre-med for half a semester, but I really wasn't. So
that was a good explanation.
But it really is. It's going to be tough, man, watching him get up. But we have to go through these predictions.
Yeah, so I'm going to say I'm taking
insurance policies. You got to pick one.
I'm taking the Bills.
Holy shit.
I'm taking the Bills. I think every team has momentum going into the championship game. But I think the Bills have been hot, dude. Right. I think highly of Josh Allen. I think their offense can roll. And I think their defense is playing well. Matt Milano, he posted a little cigar photo after he was quoted saying, talking about stopping the run.
Yeah.
And saying, I think we got a good plan of stopping Lamar. And then he quote tweeted after the game and had a little stogie gift to go with it. That fired me up.
Did it?
I think the boys in Buffalo are going to upset the Kansas City Chiefs. That's even with Patrick Mahomes playing. I think the Chiefs are going to do everything possible to get Mahomes playing. I think Mahomes is going to do everything possible. If not, hey, anything is possible. Chad Henne.
Yeah.
Old savvy vet.
Michigan guy, Michigan legend.
The Chiefs are tough, man. They're a matchup nightmare. I mean, they got Tyreek Hill. They got, just blazing speed everywhere. Travis Kelce, you can't really guard him. He's a stud.
He breaks dudes off.
But I like the Bills. I like the Bills.
Sammy Watkins was out with a calf in this past game 2 days ago or yesterday. And, there's a chance he might come back. Sammy's, obviously he was top 5 pick in my draft 2014. And it's all dependent. I think this game is totally dependent on whether Patrick Mahomes plays or not.
So you got Chiefs if Mahomes is playing.
I 100% have the Chiefs if Mahomes is playing.
Thank God, because we need him to come on the pod, and I don't want him to hear that we rooted against him.
No, I think at the stage of the game that Pat's playing at, with the coaching he has, with the players he has surrounding him, it's hard to sit there with sound mind and bet against the Chiefs. But the Sis has done it. You've bet against the Chiefs.
Fair. What about Packers Saints? Or Packers Bucks?
Saints, that's a little bit of a deal with Drew Brees. Is he really retiring? Is it official?
Yeah, it's official.
I remember at the Pro Bowl in
I don't know if it's official, but it's all it's been said.
At the Pro Bowl 2016, watching his kids just fighting the entire time on the sidelines. They're all like the 3 boys wrestling.
Yeah.
That they fell onto the field a couple times during the plays. Like that's how much fun those kids were having.
They seem like studs, just catching passes from Tom Brady after the game.
Dude. They seem like awesome kids. But unfortunately they lost. I'm not betting against Tom, any circumstance. I think Aaron, Devontae Adams, Adam Jones, those guys, like, is it Adam Jones? Aaron Jones. He's had a stud couple of years, but this year's been running really well. Packers obviously lost their all-pro tackle, David Bakhtiari. Guy's a stud, good person too, but I don't know how you bet against Tom. You know what I'm saying? Like, until Tom proves that you should bet against him, I got the Bucs.
The boys beat him last year.
Yeah, they did.
England. In New England.
And he went to a totally different team with no OTAs and was able to get the Bucs, who I think it's their first time in the playoffs for a while too. Maybe 2005 or something like that. 2006?
Yeah.
All right. Garrett's got 6. I got 5.
I think it's a tough one, man.
I think the Bucs go. I think the Bucs go. Here's the thing. I'd like to see the Bucs go to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's nothing against the Packers.
I am rooting, and here's where I have my insurance policy.
Love that.
I am rooting for the Bucs because I want my boy Levante David to go to a Super Bowl. Everyone knows I have a lot of bias towards Levante. That's my boy.
Yeah.
I want him to go. I also want Ndamukong Suh. Shout out to Huskers. I would love to see them go to a Super Bowl after Tampa Bay hasn't been in a long time and Tom comes and they're all doing it in the first year.
Yeah.
I do think the Packers will beat them. If I was a betting man, I would bet on the Packers. But I'm rooting for the Bucs.
Yeah. Well,
I think the Packers are just insanely tough, dude. Aaron Rodgers.
Your pick? I
told you my pick. If I was a betting man, I bet the Packers, but I'm rooting for the Buccaneers. So hey, whoever wins, I get to be.
You're good.
Yeah, I'm good.
You want to put money on it?
No, I mean that's illegal. We wouldn't do that.
That was a test. You're welcome. You're welcome, NFL. You're welcome, Goodell.
We can bet a stick of gum.
No, I don't think we can. Or I think the most we can bet is $250. I don't know.
I think you could in fantasy leagues if it's like the buy-ins like less than $20 or something like that. I don't know. There's weird gambling rules. I try to stay away from it all.
Yeah, you just got the whole gambling thing is not
until we're done though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I'm ready to sell out.
Yeah.
For probably Penn.
I'm willing to lose a lot of money when I'm done playing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'd gamble a
for
little
Penn,
bit, but not right now.
Barstool Sportsbook.
Yeah. All right. Next up, Devin White.